And good evening, everybody. Coming to you live this September 3rd with a really big announcement for the PC. I'm excited to share this. I have Justin Miyashiro here with me. He's going to be a part of this really big announcement. Uh, this is big. This is going to change the entire face of Star Wars CCG. I don't know if anybody is ready for this. Are you ready to announce this announcement?
Yeah.
Okay, the announcement is I'm taking my talent to Kashyyyk. KTOD recently put out a contract to me to sign me as a free agent, and now they are announcing soon that I'm going to be a member of KTOD.
That's awesome. Working with the KTOD is great.
I mean, you worked with them before.
Yeah,
How did you feel about that?
that was awesome. That was a great experience. Remember to play private games. That's the
Yeah,
that's the
that's the
biggest.
thing. I don't know whether or not they apparently something happened in August where, I mean, I did better than a certain design advocate who only won one game that month, and I beat a two-time world champion with a deck that Justin played at nationals. So apparently they thought I'm a good player now. So
Now, now the question is, do they have to give up like a compensation round draft pick or
I
what's
have
going
no
on here?
idea. I got the contract from, and apparently there's nothing in there that stipulates trade picks or anything. Like nothing. I don't know what's going on. It was just sent over to me, but okay, hold on, wait. Okay, just messaged me on Slack. He told me to reread the contract. Uh, what? Okay, 1 second. Oh crap. Well, I'm a little embarrassed. So apparently it's not KTOD who wants me. It's the new allies. Like,
Well, that's good too.
no, that's like going from the Yankees to the Phillies.
I don't think that's fair. That's
How is
like
that not fair? I mean, it's the same thing.
that's like going from it's like going from the Yankees to like the A's. Like you're still going to
Oh,
the playoffs.
please. Please. I want to win. I want to be a winner. I don't want to be, you know, I want to play for a winner. No, okay.
If you want to play for a winner, then the Yankees were unfortunately the wrong team. And I say
Yeah.
that as a Yankees fan. Sorry, Chris.
Yeah. No, I'm not sorry. Yankees they're not going to make the playoffs this year. But in all reality, no, this is not the announcement. I just want to have a little fun. Now, I will say this though: the announcement is kind of big, and the announcement is that at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5:30 more important Standard Time, the PDF is going to go live on the website
Or set 16.
for set 16. How also the as soon as the server gets rebooted from our Mr. Siri himself, so all those games that are currently being played, as soon as you get off of the this little server, you're going to be we're going to have set 16. So we have four games that are currently going on. Two of them are, well, one of those are private. So as soon as those games are done, we're going to have set 16 legal. I don't know if people are ready for that.
I know I was like getting my list of stuff for VKit actually, ready
Mm-hmm.
to go. So I'm gonna have to go to my favorite local place to buy Star Wars cards, a print store tomorrow, and we'll
Yeah.
we'll come home with some set 16.
Well, I mean, first you're gonna have to see what the image do you want to see what the images look like?
I mean,
Do you want to see what
even
the
just like the banner on the Facebook page looks great. So
true?
I can only imagine that the images are good. Set 15's images were super good, so
Yeah.
I have high
Well,
hopes.
let's go over some of the newer images as well as seeing what the cards are beneath the V cards. And let's go see if like what. Let's go over some of the more the updates that they did to some of the game texts because I assume they did some. So we'll start with we're going to go in alphabetical order here, people. So this is going to be the entire spoiler. This is going to be the entire set, and yeah, we're going to go over these relatively quick. So okay, so started off we have Alien Mob. This is going to go over Den of Thieves. Uh, I like this, and I like the next card, Alien Rabble. Uh, I think these are solid cards. Like I like how they did the whole the Tivzit's icon up here.
Yep.
So going over Den of Thieves makes sense. You know. Outside of that, I mean, it is going to be a C slip as you can see.
Yeah,
So
that's a good C-slip image for that. I like
yeah,
that.
and then Alien Rebel is going to go over bargaining table. So bring out those bargaining tables and Den of Thieves, everybody. So yeah, I
Yeah,
mean it's a solid C slip image. Like I got nothing wrong with this one.
yeah. I like when there's really good C-slip images, and I think that's a good one.
Now I mean I'm not a big fan of cutting out C slips, but I mean,
Yeah.
eh, beggars can't be choosers. Okay,
I'm
up.
less of a fan of cutting out C-slips for sites. So
Yeah, yeah. And here we go. Our first PC created image is the Anakin Skywalker Jedi Knight. I know for a fact. I just like how he's going over vehicle mine, continuing going on with like the theme of Anakin with a mine.
yeah,
But
I
I
can't off
like,
the top of my head think of a better card to go as the backing card. So that's a
yeah.
fine one.
But now this looks like it's a PC created card and everything. It seems like, I mean, the game text to me seems like it's fine. He's a little on the strong, like the deploy cost is a little high for me. I
I
was kind of hope that he was going to be like the level of like Luke Skywalker Jedi Knight.
I mean, he kinda is though. Like excluding the Destiny number, the only reason Luke Skywalker Jedi Knight's better than this card is because you can play like my father before me. Like
Yeah,
if you play Luke Skywalker Jedi Knight in like Site or TRM, right? Like then Anakin Skywalker Jedi Knight is about as good on the table. Is not that much
yeah,
worse.
yeah,
If he is worse at all.
yeah. He does add a Battle Destiny, but I mean
Yeah,
the image. I mean right now, right off the bat, like the image looks really good.
that's a good one.
Yeah. Okay. Up next we have a Sith Legend. I saw this one and I was blown away. Like, this was created by Al Fuentes up in North Cal. So Al, this is your card. Um,
Oh.
this is going to be. I think it's a strong card. Not only that, but I like how we have it's Darth Malgus.
Yeah, that's a
Like
good
that's
one.
it's interesting. That's interesting that it's Darth Malgus as the image. Because it's going to go over Sith Fury. Now, I want to say, Chris, there should be a dot under here under Sith Fury because Sith Fury's but that's again a graphics thing. So, but I believe there should be a dot under here under Sith Fury. So hopefully they can go ahead and fix that before the PDF is out. But
I honestly had never really noticed that until you pointed it out that that
yeah,
was the
because
case. I just had
Sith
to look at a
Fury,
pile of cards next to me to make sure. So
yeah, Sith Fury is unique and Jedi Levitation is not.
yeah, which why?
I don't know. I don't know.
Come on.
I don't know. But I definitely think this is one of the best images we've seen.
Yeah, that's a fantastic. That I mean, that looks like it looks like a screen capture from
Yeah.
the Old Republic or like a cutscene from the Old Republic or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, A plus.
Okay, then we got the Avenger again. It's just going to be a half slip. Um, can't really say much for the image and everything. I mean, it is just the Avenger with a half slip, but I kind of like that we're getting a new virtual Avenger. Like, it's just one of those foils that has been sitting around in my collection forever. But
Yeah, I mean, I think like Death Squadron assignments is just getting better and better, really, as we keep
yeah,
doing this. So
yeah,
something to worry about maybe, but
and the fact that you can get a captain for free. or you can pull a captain once per game at the play minus
Yeah.
two. Like I'd love to see a Captain Nita, a virtual Captain Nita at some point, but right off the bat, Captain Kirgy on this, that's pretty good.
I didn't say Captain Kirk. I'm like, I don't think that's the right game.
Eh,
Uh,
close enough. Okay,
yeah, that's a cool one.
on to our next one, Bowcaster Virtual. Again, it's going to be a half slip. Uh, I like this. Putting on a Wookiee, make them usable. Like Wookiees with weapons, not bad.
Yeah, my only the main quibble I have is that it's not matching, so you have to like
Yeah,
float them or something else to find them. But
yeah.
just a sweet card.
And then we have Chewbacca, Defender of Kashyyyk. Again, this is going to be a C slip. It's going to go over Chewbacca of Kashyyyk. Again, where's the dots down here, people? Graphics.
Can only go over a non-unique Chewbacca of Kashyyyk, you
Yeah,
see.
which, yeah, makes no sense to me. Come on, Chris. I know you're not in charge of graphics, but you got to catch these.
And
Put dots down there.
if there's going to be any kind of graphical error, then I'm fine with that
Oh,
one.
okay. Apparently they don't put dots down there anymore. Hmm.
See, this is what I get for looking at this pile of virtual cards that is from
Yeah.
like my 2015 stuff. So,
Okay, that's fair.
yeah, no, they don't.
But yeah, I mean, it's a good. I like this image of Chewie to begin with. I'm glad he's going over. I know. I'm glad this C-Sip was going over it.
I'm glad this card's going to be playable now.
Hopefully. Okay, and then we got the communing card. This looks. I mean,
Yes.
I kind of like this one. Like,
Oh,
I,
all right.
it's different. Like, you don't know which Jedi is. I mean, it kind of has that Endor feel to it. Like, it looks like somebody just went out and just took a picture in their backyard, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
So, again, communing. I know this is going to be a card that is going to. It's going to see a lot of play. I expect to see a lot of communing at Worlds, but
Yeah. I think so.
I think a lot of it's going to. People like communing, people don't like communing, so we'll see. Then here we go with our one of our community sites. It's the Jedi meditation room. I mean, this looks really good. Clearly, it's a 3D render, so whoever did it, it made it look really nice. And I do like that it is a full slip.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Not
So
having to cut out the C slip on locations is definitely great.
yeah,
So
oh yeah. And according to Chris, this is Scott in his bathrobe.
commuting.
If that's the case,
Yeah.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
And then we have another Coruscant site, the Works. Again, this looks really nice. Somebody created this from ArtStation, apparently. Like, the image
Ooh.
looks really good. This one's going to go over the Port Town District. And this is a Scott card. That's interesting.
I mean, the light side text on it is certainly creative enough to make me feel
Yeah.
like
Think of how broken this would be with the Theed Palace Sidious, though.
yeah, pretty good.
Yeah. Okay, and then we get Crossfire. Again, this is going to be a redo of the Crossfire Shield. The big thing about this one is your Force Generation can't be canceled unless they have the objective on the table. Uh, I don't
Yeah.
know. Like I played
I
with
mean,
it. I played it with it so long that I don't have the activation that I'm gonna have trouble remembering it in person.
yeah. I mean, I'm coming from a different perspective, so I don't know about that part of it, but I kind of feel like I feel like this is good.
Yeah, and then we have the dark side or the defensive shield variant over the effect. So again, this would be a C slip for the defensive shield.
Because I wonder which one I have in my shields. So let's cut a new one of those.
And then here we go, Yoda's hut. Again, this is going to be one of those C slips. So
Yeah, but I
yeah,
mean, it would be a half slip, except it's got text on both sides. So
yeah.
I can accept that. Oh, I
Now,
have
I mean,
actual.
I think this is going to be seen play a lot in like Mind What You Have Learned and Communing if you're playing Yoda, especially Mind What You Have Learned though, because broken concentration canceled. That's an annoying card.
Oh yeah, I don't really see any particular reason to play the non-virtual Yoda's Hut now.
Yeah, yeah. Hopefully, we get a foil one of these soon. Okay, on to our next one. Oh, Darth Vader, Betrayer of the Jedi. Yeah, I like this one. Like,
Ooh,
I'm
yeah,
happy. I'm happy with
yeah,
it. Probably the best card in the set.
sure. It's a good one though. I'm not
Oh,
disparaging.
come on.
It's a good one.
Easily the best card in the set. Just because, like, okay, Anakin Skywalker Jedi Knight is good, but at least Vader is deployed for 6.
Yeah, but I I don't know. I'm not as sold. I mean, I'm not as sold on the deploy thing being. I mean, obviously deploy is worse than deploy six. I don't think
Mm-hmm.
everything needs to be deploy six though. Like
Well,
there's
yeah, I know.
there's things can have costs. I think that's okay. Um, yeah, that's such a good image though.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Then we got the Death Star, new Death Star that's going to go with the new objective. I got no problem. I mean, again, this is just going to be a slip that goes over the dark side game text. You're losing one icon. Starts at Parsec 4, though. And you started on the table, so not bad.
Yeah, I don't remember enough about how the text on Verge of Greatness ended up to if you are even allowed to play the non-virtual
Yeah, I don't think
Death
you. I don't
Star.
think.
I don't
No,
think you are.
you're not.
I don't think you would, but I don't think you're even allowed to. So
Yeah, yeah, I don't think you would either.
seven is way too many turns to try to try to get to Scarab. So
Yeah. Okay, and then we got the Devastator. Deploys as react to Scarif, same location as Tan and 4. I don't see this being played in like Imperial IE. Like I think you would still play the first one. Now, I mean, granted, this one does it still starts on the table with IE, and Vader would deploy for -2 onto it, but we'll see.
I
Hopefully,
mean,
hopefully
I'm not
Paul
really.
Myers brings back IE.
Maybe I'm misremembering the text on the Devastator, but I don't see why you wouldn't. Is there any negative to running this one over the non-virtual one?
I don't think so. Like I think the non-virtual one has ability of 1, but I could be wrong.
I'm reading it now. It's all the numbers are the same, so yeah, there's no reason not to play the virtual one. You should,
Well,
you
is
should
what's the
always play.
so is all the same numbers? That's it.
Yeah. The non-virtual one has all the same numbers. Permanent pilot's the same. Yeah, the
Huh.
virtual one is just a bonus, so you should always play the virtual one.
Yeah. Okay. Then we got Figure and Dan in the modal nodes. It's going to go over the best shuffle. I kind of like this one. I can see this going into Agents of the Court, Quiet Mind Colony, um, a musician deck that Scott wants to make, maybe. Like,
Yep.
I think this one is super solid.
I remember there was a discussion on the Slack channel about why it has defense value 4, and I'm like, look, and I was thinking about it, I was like, defense value 4 to hit the entire band with one shot, that
Yeah,
seems fine.
yeah. Because
Like,
there's what?
that's a good shot. That's a
Yeah,
good shot to hit all
there's
four of those
there's
guys at
5.
once.
There's 5.
All five of them
Yeah,
at once. So
like
yeah, no, I like this card. I
yeah,
think this. I think Agents in the Court is like kind of a sleeper interesting deck after this set.
yeah.
So,
And he draws Battle Destiny on his own.
oh yeah, good point, Joker King. You can play him to the nightclub, to the Coruscant nightclub at a Jedi business.
Yeah, Joker King thinking outside the box. I love it. Here we go. Free ride combo. Boo. Personally, I'm not a big fan of this one. I think it does too much.
I
But
love this
I
card.
do think we need a free ride combo.
I love this card. So,
Well, that's where we differ. Like you love this card because you play bad decks.
I mean, literally every deck is going to have this card. So whether I play bad decks or not doesn't matter. Also, you were praising my deck, you're praising my deck at the beginning of this thing. I know that
True,
that was like
true.
half a joke, but
Yeah. Nah, I do agree that Free Ride and End Order Celebration, this combo card needed to have a virtual one, being that it was only being seen played for the fact that it can cancel occupation. Uh, Man, it just I think like I said, I
I'm with,
just think it
yeah,
does
I'm with
so
Ryan.
much.
I'm with Ryan. There's room for like at least two more functions on here. We could totally do it.
Like I just think being able to say, "Oh, your spy is lost." Come on, you at least make it draw destiny. Like having making your spy like your opponent's spy just lost is really big.
I mean, I don't know, man. Like Wisa does that too. I guess I could be with that being a
But
lost
with
function.
Visa
I
it
could be with
has
I could be with that being a lost function.
yeah, and Wisa
But
does it as a loss function with a Gungan on the table.
sure, but you just always play a Gungan. I don't know, man. I mean, it's powerful, but I don't think it would actually be more broken if it just broke their cover.
Yeah,
Like
I'm not
way,
disagreeing with you.
it'd be way more broken if it broke their
You know what? The biggest problem I have with this card is it gets rid of 5d6.
cover. Good, screw that guy.
Okay, Golden
Anything
Rod.
that makes ISP less good, I'm good.
Golden Rod is getting an errata. They must never again leave the city is suspended on your first turn. I got no problem with that. I got
Nope,
no problem with that at all. Like, it needed to happen.
it was fine to me.
But, and then it still does the, they must use 2 force. So, yeah, that's 100% fine with me. And here we go. Go, Gru. Baby Yoda. We have the image. It's going to go on away, put your weapon. That's kind of interesting. But yeah, there you go. Gogolin. I agree with that. Should be during the move phase, like all other anti-spy cards. I like that.
Except Wisa
But I do like,
And Margot.
huh?
Except Wisa and Margot. But go on.
But no, I like Goguru. It's a nice image. It's really a good image of him. The fact that
Yeah.
he's an alien, he can go with Din Djarin. You get two battle. You get two battle destiny right there. But yeah, definitely a good image. No, definitely not. It's not the best image ever, Chris. Heavy Men Infantry Mandalorian. Again, I like this card. This is a Jeffrey Johns card, so I'm glad to see this one. Permanent weapon with a flamethrower. That's kind of cool.
That's a sweet one. Although
Yeah,
I'm not actually sure if the weapon he's holding looks like more of a minigun. I don't know
yeah,
that is that a flamethrower? Isn't the flamethrower a wrist-mounted thing for the
yeah. It
Mandalorian?
is, but he's got it. It's over here on his right hand.
Sure. Sure.
The
The
heavy.
minigun's a cosplay when it's just for show. The
Yeah, I was
flamethrower
gonna
is
say
functional though.
the heavy interesting part is the fact that he's holding the minigun.
Yeah.
But no, I like this one too.
No, this is another sweet card. That's another sweet Agents in the Court card.
Yeah,
Din Djarin's a sick agent, like a sick
yeah,
rep
he
rather.
is.
That's
He is. I am part of the Living Force, which is the starting interrupt for communing. I like this one. It's showing Qui Gon disappearing into the Force. Really thematic.
if you've seen the Clone Wars episode where Yoda goes to Dagobah and learns about communing from Qui-Gon, this looks like just a shot from that episode.
Yeah, it
So,
really does. I like this one. I don't know where they found it, but that's a good image. It's going to go over a Tremor in the Force, so that's a card that doesn't see a lot of play, so it will be used now. Jedi Holocron. I like the image. Like Jonathan Wilkerson. This is kind of an interesting card. A little bit on the different side, but I do like this card. It's going to be. I think it can might see some play. Like
yeah, it's interesting.
it's
I
definitely
think,
interesting.
I mean, I've wanted Force Levitation to be playable for a while, and
Yeah.
this is good. Like
Yeah.
this and Landing Claw and the same like yeah, yeah, all
Yeah.
right. There's
I
there's
could
some,
see that. I could see that. Yeah. You put
there's
it
some
on.
things here.
You put it on. Ray with Saber, maybe get a +1. You get a +1 to your Force train.
I will say playing a deck using Force Levitation to pick up Jedi Holocron and Landing Claw certainly does not
Yeah.
sound like a fun deck to play against, but
No, it
whatever.
doesn't. And then here we go, Kashyyyk, Sacred Falls. This one I think is going to be is different. I like it. Oh, sorry about that. I like the image. Really good image.
Oh,
S-
what happened? Oh, sorry, I'm
I'm.
watching the Twitch stream, so I'm like a little
Yeah,
bit
yeah, I
behind.
know.
Uh,
Scott sent me an email saying that he updated another one. Uh, he updated two other cards or another card. So we'll go back to that one really quick here in a second.
yeah, this is sweet. Although, um, this card doesn't have the underline card on it, does it? I don't see it.
Yeah, it's Endor Hidden Forest Trail. The way I have it positioned
Oh,
right now is that
it's
it's
just
cut off
cut
on
on
the end.
the
Yeah,
cut on the side.
but
Okay.
no, this one's really pretty. I agree. Like
Yeah.
Chris, this is a really pretty card. Like I said, oop. So like I said, Scott just sent me over another card. That card is Escape Pod and Weird Doom combo. Uh, I'm not sure why he sent me that one.
Did he just want us to talk about this card? Because it's like it's good.
Yeah.
Oh, they added "or you'll be dead" to the bottom of
Oh,
the
okay.
text. Ah, I see you. I see you.
There you go. Ah, thank you. Like, yeah. No, I think including that is solid.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I like that. Okay, let me bring back. Okay, so let's go back into the other spoilers really quick. Or the other cards, I should say. This one's going to go over the platform. It's Wookiee Settlement 121. Like, yeah, this is a nice little image. It looks like it's straight out of, what was it? Force, not the Force Unleashed, but it was the more recent one.
Uh, oh, Jedi Order, Fallen Order, right?
Yeah, the Fallen Order. There you go. No,
I still,
yeah.
still haven't finished that. I still haven't finished.
Same. Same. No, I like this. This is kind of cool. Like, it's a 2-2 site and everything. Does stuff for both players. Like, really a nice looking site. Like, the sites in this set, except for the ones, like the C slip ones, look really good.
Oh yeah. I was realizing when I was switching out like AIs and stuff on GEM,
Mm-hmm.
that one of the reasons I hate the C-slip location so much is because it makes it harder to tell when you glance at the table what the sites are.
Yeah.
Especially like the Scarif, like the Scarif document versus the Endor document doesn't really matter because you'll know based on the planet
Mm-hmm.
and their documents. But still, just having distinct images for them, I think is just straight bonus.
Yeah.
So
And my biggest problem is like the Jakku sites that have that little bit of like a hook around it because it
yeah,
has like the little episode 7 dot.
yeah,
Those are the
obnoxious
worst.
to cut. Those are obnoxious to cut out. Yeah.
Yeah. Here we go. Ket Wall is getting a virtual card over him. He stops stuff from being hit, stops stuff from being captured. I wish he was a smuggler. Like I really do.
Eh. Rip my teammate Matt Sperling. We tried with the tractor beams. It went well for a bit, but now we got this thing to deal with.
Could be worse. Like I said, if he was a smuggler, I mean that would make Watch Your Step better. But nah, I think this over Ket Wall is good. We've been needing a new Ket Wall. Okay, on to our next one. Lando, Hero of the Rebellion, our first Rebel and Resistance character. Um, it looks like
Ooh,
Billy D. Williams.
yeah, that's a good
I
one.
I,
That's a
I,
that's
I
a well
like
done image.
I like the background. I mean, I'm gonna be a little judgmental here, saying it kind of looks like a toy to me because it is a toy.
I don't know. I think it's a virtual. I think it's a digital art one. I think it's the same as
Yeah,
the solo ones that were like this is clearly modeled after the actors from
yeah. Well,
the movie
the
and stuff.
solo. I was gonna say solo is a cosplayer, but no. This. I mean, I like that we have like the old man Lando look,
Yeah.
and I like the background that it has like the T-47 or not the T-47, the Corellian Corvette.
Yeah.
So I
Although
like.
now we need a curling. Now we need a Tantive 4 that can land.
Yeah, we need a virtual Tana 4. Oh, wait, we have one. uh,
I mean, changing that virtual 10 of 4 wouldn't be the worst thing in the world.
yeah.
I guess actually it would be because there were a bunch of like the full art Japanese AIs. I don't want to lose those, so let's not do
No,
that.
yeah. Let's just leave the tan of how it is. Okay, Master Kenobi. I like. I love these community card images. Like, I don't know if Mr. Andy Wright's sculpture worked on all of them, but they're all really well done.
Yeah, that one's good.
Yeah, and it fits because it goes over Obi-Wan's operation.
Yep.
So, and
The
then
saddest thing about the commuting Jedi images is that like you're not going to see them ever on GEM because they're always going to be stacked under commuting.
I
So
know. And I will say this though, I like this because if you notice, they all make one image. Like looking at the Qui-Gon one,
Ooh,
they all make the one image. So you got the Qui-Gon one, and then I'll show you the Yoda. It looks like if you could put them all together, because Obi-Wan, Qui-Gon, Yoda, left to right, and it all makes me one image.
nice.
So, and then yeah, like I said, here's the Qui-Gon one. I like the Qui-Gon one a lot. Different person, and the Yoda one was done by the same person who did the Obi-Wan. But yeah, we got the this one's going to go over either way you win, and the other one's going to go over the way of things. So really nice, really nice. Then we got the Mustafar docking bay. I really like this one. We got this one's going to go over the Cloud City East platform. Uh, Kendall Hallman and Matt and CRG. Well done, gentlemen. Well done. I like it. I think this is solid. Like I got nothing wrong with this one. It gets you. So I mean, you get the ship, and then you put Vader up to Mustafar, and you're draining for two.
Yeah, we can
That's
get Mustafar CRV back again.
yeah.
I was going through some decks yesterday. I was like, oh man, this deck has Mustafar and Mustafar Vader's Castle. That's a shame. I can't do that anymore. But
Yeah,
like Mustafar CRV could be a thing with this.
yeah, I can see it. Nah, I like this. I like the image. It looks really good. I want to. I don't know if this is like that's the castle or if that's like it looks like either the castle or Krennic's ship after he lands on at Rogue One. But I really like the image. I can't wait to see this one foil. Naboo. This one I think is going to be a C slip as well.
Yeah.
These ones are a little easier to cut out, thankfully.
Yeah, because they're so big.
Yeah.
Yes, the image is huge.
Off-world Jawas created by the Jawa Council. Bill, Kendall, I don't know who else is on the team. I like this one. It's kind of cool. Three Jawas drawing Destiny if anyone was otherwise. You got three guns. Yeah, this one's kind of cool.
They can throw 3 rocks.
Huh?
They can throw 3 rocks.
Yeah. We need to make rocks better. And here we go. This is the new Dark Side objective. This is another great image. It really is.
Yep.
Like it's going to go over a bright center to the universe. Uh, I love this image. It's so fitting. Like, I just want to play the objective just to have this image on the table.
Well, hopefully you won't see this image that much if you're playing the objective, right? Hopefully you'll see the
Yeah,
other one.
yeah, yeah. But yeah, it gets you the Citadel Tower, the Commence Primary Ignition, the Shield Gate, the Death Star system. So you're going to start with a lot of stuff on the table. Like, but yeah, the image, I can't say enough about that image. And there's the backside. Like, it looks like it's straight from the movie. Like, I don't know who found this, but great job. Like, I don't know if it was Ming or I think it's Charlie or who else is on graphics. Like, I know he's in the chat. Chris.
Man, yeah, that's
But
really
yeah, that's beautiful.
it's a good one.
We need everybody needs if you go to Worlds, this should be your prize for going.
Just the 7 side
just
though.
the
You
si-
don't get the other
But
one.
I like this though. They're I like this. It's a back center to the universe. So do you have to play with like both of them, or can you put this like on the back side so you don't need two cards stuffed into a sleeve with the paper?
I think this might be the first virtual objective that only has one
Yeah.
card. I mean, aside from like Hunt Down V and Rowl Ops V and stuff like that, like the first full like that's fully a new objective that's
Mm-hmm.
only one card.
Yeah. I wish
So I
they
don't
I
know. We'd have
wish
to
they
look at
would
rules
do
as
this
to that.
more. Like I wish they would I would wish like oh with all the other virtual objectives we could just do one side because it kind of hurts the sleeves. Like it's hard to put in like the all that stuff into one sleeve.
I mean, I never
Oh,
coming out.
Christian, thank you, Christian. Yeah, Christian. Ever since like Christian and Ming took over. According to
Oh
Chris
yeah,
Kelly,
Legend.
legend.
That's true. Yeah.
But who
Oh,
played?
that's because Legend is virtualized on an objective.
Yeah,
Although this could have been virtualized on Set Your Course for Alderaan, and
yeah,
that would have done that. But
yeah. Okay, Paige Tico. I like the image. I really do. Looks like. I mean, this is definitely a cosplayer. Uh, like I've said before about this card, I think it's going to see some play. Like I really do. I want like to put some sort of weapons onto. Like I would love to see the resistance bombers have those come out and then have like Paige on the bombers. But
I would love it if uh there was some virtual weapons that could go on the Falcon and not fall off when you flip the Falcon. That would be
yeah,
cool.
quad laser cannons.
Sure.
Yeah, we need a virtual quad laser cannons that don't fall off. That's
Because the biggest problem with the meta right now is that Flip Falcon's not good enough. That's the biggest issue.
I agree.
Um,
Well, I mean the quad laser cannons say they deploy on the Falcon, right?
the quad laser cannons actually might not fall off because they
Yeah.
specifically say they deploy the Falcon.
Well,
Um, I don't know. Anyway, not
anyway,
super important for the
yeah,
purpose of this
not
card.
yeah. Uh, Projective telepathy. It's a player created card. Zeemwat. Uh, I think this is. I kind of like this card. Like I'm torn on which version I want to play. Like I like the original one a lot. Like, but I think this one can still see some play in the right decks.
Yeah.
Like, super solid. And then here we go, Dark Side Scarab. I like that it has the shield over it. That's kind of cool. Um,
Ooh, yeah.
like it's that's definitely different and everything. So I think it's a solid site or a solid system. Is is the light side Scarab 7? I thought for some reason I always thought it was 6.
No, Scarab's always been 7.
Okay. And then there's the beach, the dark side beach. Kind of like it doesn't have that beach feel to it like the light side one does, but I still like the image. Then Citadel Tower. I don't know. This one just screams airport to me, but it kind of like it still has that feel of like an imperial tower.
Yeah. I think my biggest issue with it is that the Citadel Tower to me feels like the building that was in the beach image is the Citadel Tower, right?
Yeah,
In the movie, we're used to seeing the outside of it, but
yeah.
the Citadel Tower is an interior location, so it can't
It
be
makes sense.
the exterior of it. So that
Yeah,
makes sense. It's just like, that's not what I was imagining, but I
yeah,
get it.
yeah. No, it's a good image for what we need. And then the command center. That's just a great image. Like that just screams command center to me.
Yep, yep,
Like
I like that.
I don't know. This kind of looks like it's New York though. Like out the
Um,
windows.
Maybe. I could kind of see. I mean, it's distant enough. I can kind of see that it looks a little bit like the image out the window in the movie. I'm with it.
Yeah, I don't know. Like okay, I want to know who in graphics can tell me what city this is behind in the windows. I just think it's kind of cool. Like it's an Easter egg.
Yeah.
And the docking bay, I like the docking bay. It looks really good. Like that's a really good image of the Rogue One sitting there.
Mhm.
And then we've all seen the shield gate before.
This is a different landing pad, right, than the one that's in No Idea.
Yeah, this is the Coruscant one from Coruscant apparently.
Well, no, I mean that like landing pad 5 is different than the one in No Idea
I
because that should
think
be landing pad
so.
9, I think.
Yeah.
Scarif landing pad 9, yeah. So they are
Okay.
different locations.
And then we got the shield gate. We've already seen this image thanks to Chris Menzel and Kevin Yap. So, but glad to see it finally coming out. New super laser. Again, this is going to be a half slip. So I'm glad that it can finally target capital ships.
I'm glad that it finally doesn't cost 4 force to target with it.
Yeah, yeah. Tarful, like I like this image too. Uh, can't tell if it's a cosplayer or what, but it's a solid image of him.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that he no longer works in space. Like he only works as a site for his part of his game text. Okay, Yoda's or Obi-Wan's hut. Again, it's gonna be another sea slip, so I got a problem with it. This is where the fun begins. I like this. This is kind of cool. Like, it's a fun image to me,
Ooh,
and it's
yeah.
going over woo.
See,
Like
now we need those Jedi starfighters, though.
we do. Like all we got is the Azure Angel.
Well, that's not even the same ship.
I know.
Like,
Wookiee guide again. This is going to be a
we'd
half
also need
slip.
a pilot Obi-Wan for that, but
We do. We do. Wookiee guide. Not a bad card. I got again. This is going to be with the Wookiee theme and everything. I like it. It is episode one. Interesting enough.
yeah, I think all the Kashyyyk stuff is episode
Yeah.
one.
Wookiee homestead. I like this. This is a good image. Like that's good. This is going to go over Kashyyyk, the light side system. Interesting enough. But yeah, I like the image and everything. Very Tahiti, image. Like, I don't know where they got it from, but it reminds me of Hawaii, and that's a good feeling to me. I miss it. Wookiee roar, another sea slip, or not another half slip. I mean, so not a bad card. Can stop hidden weapons. Can stop force lightning. Stops Doctor E. So that's pretty good. Wookiee roar. The Wookiee warrior. Say that 5 times fast. It's gonna go over Wookiee. So I like the image. He's holding the bowcaster and everything. So pretty good image. And then the last card of the set is Yaru. Again, another half slip. Uh, Draw for Destiny, Power +1, and yeah. So that's it, everybody. That's our stuff. Like that's set 16.
And Gemp is in shutdown mode, and the last table is in finished state.
They're in
So
finished state.
it's actually probably restarted already, would be my
Well,
guess.
I want to say, according to Jared and
Yep, it is
Adam,
reset.
I want to say that the virtual set is live. Well, guess what, everybody? It is live on GEMP. Like, here it is. If you want to see it, if you want to go out and print it tonight, all the cards are live on GEMP or live on the PDF. So,
Worth pointing out too, I know JNAP made his announcement for his league, and I made my announcement for the Tatooine one. But if anyone's playing a live tournament that was scheduled to run their event next weekend, and there was some concern over whether the set would be legal,
mhm.
well, the set will be legal because it's a week after release and it released just now. So by next weekend, it will be legal for paper in person play. So
Well,
to all my tattooing guys who I don't know if they're watching or not, but if they are, you can bet I'm doing some arts and crafts this week. And for anybody playing, I can't remember what the other regional is that's running next weekend.
yeah, uh,
Aurelia?
maybe. I think it's Kendall. But everything's live on GEMP. Server has been shut down and restarted. All of these cards are live on GEMP. Go out and play. Go out and play with the new Vader. He's amazing. Like, yeah, Endor has is this weekend as well.
Is this weekend. This weekend won't be
Yeah,
what's that 16, but next weekend will be, which I know at least one or two tournaments we're looking at that. So
but yeah, it's out there. Go play. Go have fun. You got a 3-day weekend. You have no reason not to play some Star Wars cards this weekend.
true. There's a lot of time in there, at least
Yeah,
for those of us in the US.
yeah. So that's all we got for tonight. I want to thank Justin for joining me tonight. It's been a pleasure as always. I want to thank everybody who has worked on set 16, and yeah, it looks great, guys. Like you guys are blowing it up. Like it's amazing. So as always, stay tuned on Wednesdays. Wednesdays on Holo Theater. I'm gonna have Chris Kelly as well as Scott on. We're going to talk a little bit more about Set 16, some of the ideas on where they got their ideas for the cards. We're going to still celebrate Holo Theater's 100th episode. We just had it last week. If you haven't watched it, go onto YouTube. It's on YouTube right now, so you can actually tune in. We're going to talk some more stuff about Holo Theater next week as well. And maybe we'll give out some prizes. Maybe we'll give out some foil Set 16 stuff. Who knows? But until then, as always, I'm Dan. It's been a pleasure. Justin, it's always good, man. Good night. Enjoy your weekend. Be safe. Don't get too crazy on this wonderful 3-day weekend. And we'll see everybody later. Take care.
Have a good one, guys.